My name is Ryan McGregor, and I'm the head of the Business Intelligence Department at LogisticsPlus. In this video, I'm going to discuss MyFreightTrends, our newest analytics tool powered by the LogisticsPlus Business Intelligence Platform. MyFreightTrends is now universally available to all users of our cloud-based transportation management system, eShipPlus. These insightful and detailed dashboards are highly interactive and allow for quick and easy navigation of all of your North American freight shipping data. But first, let me show you how to access this powerful tool. Begin by logging in to your eShip account. If you don't remember your username or your password, you can always click on the Forgot Password link, or you can reach out to my team at it.bi@logisticsplus.com, and we can assist with getting you right back into the system. I'm going to begin by entering in my username and my password, and the screen will open to the main dashboard of eShip. After logging in, you'll see that the MyFreightTrends link has been added right under the reporting header. By clicking on the link, a new tab will open, and what's happening here is that our application, MyFreightTrends, is validating who I am as a user and to what account or accounts I have access to. And from there, the application is then dynamically reducing the data within the application to just the information that I'm supposed to see. Our business intelligence platform is powered by Click. That's Click with a Q, which is a highly interactive and responsive program which enables you to quickly and easily drill into your data. Data can be filtered in a number of different ways. It can either be filtered using these filter panes on the left or by using the actual visualizations themselves. So, for example, if I wanted to see just truckload shipments, you can see I hit on that visualization and then hit the Enter key. It shows that I've made a selection up here, and then all of the other visualizations have reacted to my selection. I can also click on a number of different functions, and then we'll hit this green button here. That number goes up. Everything else reacts to my selections. You can also click down here. Say I want to limit down to last quarter of 2020. And just like that, with a handful of clicks, I've drilled into my information very quickly, very easily, and gotten a very precise count of the charges and shipments tied to these different factors here. Just as easily as I've drilled into that information, I can also drill out of it. So I can remove filters one at a time, or I can remove them all together, and the dashboard reverts back to its original state. Important to keep in mind is that this dashboard continues to accumulate new data each and every day. So as new shipments are created in eShip, or as they're updated in eShip, that information then is filtered into this. So not only are we accumulating information from the past, but also gathering information as it's created. One of the strengths of our platform and uniquenesses of our platform is that the selections we make can stay in place across multiple tabs or multiple pages of a dashboard. So here I've made a selection for just ship dates in 2021. You can see that that selection remains in place across all of these other visualizations across all these tabs as well. You can sort by tabs by using these headers here to see the different tabs that we have offer. This one here is lane analysis, which measures how quickly and how effectively carriers are performing within your key lanes. We measure that, of course, across business days, which is the measure of the standard 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, or by calendar days, which is every day and different of weekends. We can hone in on our slowest lanes as well as our fastest lanes. We can see that within certain lanes where multiple carriers are used, that while performance may be relative, certainly there are differences in costs. This is the kind of actionable data that helps you make the best decision when it comes to moving your freight. All of our maps are also interactive as well. So I can take, once the whole thing is loaded, I can click on the map once. It'll bring up these toolbars here. Both will allow you to pick selection areas. So I can hit this lasso. And I can say I want to focus in on this area here and draw a custom shape, hit the green button, and everything that falls within that shape will then be shown here on the dashboard. I can also use a radius tool, which allows you to place a circumference anywhere on the map, and then everything that falls within that is also selected as well. Moving along, we can show performance over time in terms of the cost per shipment, as well as cost per pound. One of the strengths of like a scatter plot here is we can come in here and draw a snake shape if we'd like. Say we want to avoid certain lanes from consideration. We can draw a shape. Just like that, we can see exactly how these lanes have performed over the course of a year, so we can get better insight into what times of year may have a cause or effect or have a difference in price. One of the strengths too of the platform is our ability to provide raw data as well. If you're still more comfortable with working with Excel sheets, this is an information that it includes a very high, more detailed summary of all the information within the dashboard. So say we're interested in just shipments with an origin of Erie, Pennsylvania, where our global headquarters is, and just in transit. Lead information will filter down. We can hit this button here, and it'll create an Excel document that mirrors the information that I just exported. And it creates one that looks just like this, that has all the same fields and same keys, that allows you to have as much as anything tangibly can be held in an electronic, that's a file that you can use as well. We have the ability to show charge summaries. So this is showing a grouping of charges by different categories. So we can say we're looking for accessorial charges. And then this here lets us pick a certain area so we can see exactly all of the accessorial charges out of a specific city, out of a specific origin. And again, we can go back and see, we can see that number there. We can go back and see that number is then reflected. So this is actually dynamically reduced that information so that it's only showing the accessorial charges. So there's a number of different ways you can approach the information. Finally, our last tab shows our ability to model in not only data from eShip, but also data from external sources as well. So in this model, I'm showing active weather alerts from the National Weather Service against all of our active shipments for this specific customer. So all these green dots would indicate these are places where shipments are going to, while this red dot would indicate that that's a shipment that's in transit, but there are a number of flooding warnings in that particular county. So as this continues to refresh, you can see that, hey, these might be warnings to take heed of that could be causing delays in receiving my goods into a certain area. All of this information in everything you're seeing here is very much a standard offering and foundationally available right now to all customers of eShip. However, if you find that there are certain ideas that you would have in terms of that could be used to enhance your relationship to your data, or if there's other visualizations that you have in mind, certainly by reaching out to myself here, shown at this email address here, it.bi@logisticsplus.com. We're certainly happy to have a conversation in terms of how we can best help you with creating dashboards that can be accessed within eShip itself 24 hours a day by any number of folks within your organization. We can also have a discussion about how we can set up automation of reports. So if you still would like to have a status of in-transit shipments, for example, sent to you and your team every Monday morning at 9 a.m., we can schedule that a report is sent to any number of valid email addresses automatically without having to access this portal as well. Like I said, everything is 100% customizable, from the layout of the visualizations, but also even the coloring, or even we can add in custom objects. So if you have a specific floor plan or a map of your own that you would like to have visualized and then have data tied back to, that's certainly something we're very happy to help you with. So if you have any questions or would like more information, please do not hesitate to reach out to let us know how we can best help you. Thank you for your time.